So this is my Range Rover ROVER Range Rover, which is up for auction on eBay. It's got the 5-spoke alloy wheels, and it's been upgraded with the Autobiography kit, so it has a lot more wood than the normal standard ones, which are a little bit plasticky. So coming in here, you've got obviously all the wood bits and pieces, and you've also got a Blaupunkt stereo which has been added. Just moving out the back, what you can hear is actually it has had rear DVDs fitted, and that's on both sides. They're both independent, so you can switch them on and off. They both have different controls as well for brightness, volume, and they can also be attached to the main speakers as well. What we'll do is we'll go for a quick spin. This is going to be quite interesting. It has done 110,000 miles, and it's obviously very quiet on the inside. Okay, so
besar siempre es besar, igual que suspirar, y lo fundamental será.
Joining the main road, it's certainly not slow.
Amantes como tú.
It's a very comfortable ride as well. It's had its air suspension replaced. It was the first thing I did with it. I changed it from air suspension to springs because the one thing which goes in these cars tends to be the air suspension, and they're about, well, a couple of £1,000s to have fixed. So I spent about £700 having springs put all round, which means that that's not going to give anyone any trouble. I think we could probably turn the music off and you can get to hear what it actually sounds like. So we're going along now, I believe at about 30 miles an hour or so. It's obviously very quiet. It's got a front heated window as well, which means that when you press the demist button, it does happen a lot quicker than in a lot of cars. It's got air conditioning, but I reckon that could probably do with regassing at some stage. So we've got it in sport mode now. Just a quick press of the button, and what we'll do is when we come around this roundabout here, I'm going to do a kick down for you so you can see how quickly it actually goes. So this is now kicking down. Obviously it sounds a lot louder, and obviously it's not a bad takeoff. And then when you're driving along, obviously with the sport mode engaged, it means that it's got a faster pull on it. Right, so this isn't really off-roading, but it's the closest we get around here. So just to show you how this works, so you're in neutral, you slide it over to engage the other gearbox, that flashes. Once it's actually selected, it then obviously lights from the green on that side. Now that red is... So really all this is a very bumpy road. It's not really anywhere near off-roading, but it does show you that the low ratio gearbox does work as it's meant to. Yeah, here we go. So if you were to drive up this bit of bank here, so now we're at an incline of about 45 degrees, as you can, I think you might be able to make out from the car. If I hold it, actually that's what we're actually at. Yeah, you can see by the wing mirror. So then coming down this slope again. Okay, and then we're going to go back onto the main road. So before going back onto the main road, because obviously you can't go particularly fast in low ratio, what you do is you just put it back into the normal ratio. So that means engage neutral again. So neutral's engaged, and then what we do is we move it across, it flashes 3 times, and now we're back into normal mode. So we now put it into drive, and there we go, we're off again. Okay, well that's my ROVER Range Rover. As you can hear, she's in tip-top condition. She's very smooth, very quiet, and has a fantastic sound system as well. And obviously the rear DVD players to boot. Happy bidding.